We're coming to you from 12 Haley Road, where the Open Doors report has just been released for the year 2022. There are certain things that we need to be cognizant about as far as Indian students are concerned. And spoiler alert, there is some good news for all of you who are planning to study in the US. We're joined by Anthony Miranda at the moment. Welcome to NDTV, sir. Thank you so much for sparing your time for us.
Of course. Thanks so much for having me.
Not at all. Sir, I noticed that there has been a 15% decline as far as the US, as far as students internationally traveling to the US is concerned in 2021's Open Doors report. If we look at India specifically, I noticed there's been a 13% decline in the 2021 report. Has there been a change this time around?
There absolutely has. The 2022 report, which covers students in the United States for the 2021-2022 academic year, has seen an increase of 19% for Indian students. And so this is, I think, really a testament to what Indian students and parents are recognizing in the United States, and that's the value of higher education from an American institution.
Good news indeed. 20% increase in the number of Indian students coming to the United States of America to pursue their further studies and hopefully look for employment as well. But I want to understand the visa processing times. We spoke about this earlier as well. When I compare that to Islamabad and Beijing as we speak today this morning at about 11 a.m., there was a 3 to 4 calendar day delay for student visa processing. But when we compare that to Indian days, there's about 43 calendar days for all the Indian students who want to travel to the US to just wait for their visa. Is that looking to change a little bit? Do you have any systems and processes in place to expedite visas for Indian students traveling to the US?
What's great is that students have to apply basically within certain time frames or certain seasons. And so our consular colleagues at our embassy and our 4 consulates around India have really dedicated their resources to making sure that they have all of their, adjudicating officers available during these specific seasons. So for example, for students who are going to start in the fall, which is the normal time to start, they dedicate almost all of their resources in June, July, and August exclusively to student visas. They also do that for about the last week of November to the last week of December for students who want to start in the spring semester. And they also dedicate about 1 or 2 weeks in the spring for those students who may be going only on a summer program.
So that is relieving news for all those who've seen the 800-day long visa processing times. So good news there that it is going to be expedited for all those looking to study in the US. But I know you can't let the cat out of the bag, but for Indian students, are we expecting a sort of higher acceptance rate?
That's not something I can answer. Of course, that's depends on
we can be hopeful.
The individual student. I guess the one piece of advice that we want to share is that when an Indian student is going to the interview, just let the consular officer know why you want to go to that particular university. Just tell them in your own words. You don't need to parrot any specific facts. Just tell them in your own words why you chose that school.
Thank you so much, Anthony. It's always a pleasure to speak to you.
Likewise.
Thank you for joining us on NDTV. We're coming to you from 12 Haley Road with camera person Gauri Prasad. This is Parmeshwar Bawa for NDTV.